Buehler Companies first got involved in this project when we received a phone call, and he said, I've got a company that's moving out of Dover and want to talk to you about what that looks like. Flex Energy being a manufacturing company, it's usually 4 to 5, 6 different areas that are there. And I said, it's really important for us to think about how you're going to move that and set it up in the new space. The earlier we get involved in the project, the better it is. Iron out the logistics that we need. We're looking to plan a couple years out. It was about a year and a half out when I first talked to him. And so we tried to break it down into segments because it was moving into a 200,000 square foot facility. So we started to break it down into small sections and get a good understanding of the move. So then we could try to figure out how much volume we were going to need to move from Dover to Centennial.
The first steps after the initial contact was to come out, meet with Jack at the facility here in Dover, do an initial walkthrough, get a feel for the scope of the project, get a better handle on some of the larger equipment that was going, the specialized handling we'd need for that, and then getting it to the final bid process. Initially with this project, the biggest challenges are the heavy equipment. They have some very large machinery, a high volume of inventory that we were packaging up, palletizing. It was a challenging project, but not something we haven't dealt with before.
We partnered with our local CRN agent to work through the logistics. Matt met me out there to do a site survey. After we did the site survey, we came up with a game plan of any third parties we had to hire, the packing, the shutting down the equipment, the labeling, and then the trucks scheduled so that we could minimize downtime for the company to be operational during this process.
While this was a big and challenging project, it wasn't anything outside of what we've done before. Key to the success of this project, or any project, is the communication and the collaboration between us, both at origin and destination, and especially with the customer and having them involved in it from the very beginning.
We care what's happening with your customers. We care about the customer experience that they're going to get and our overall experience. We've been in the business since 1912. We've got relationships all across the country that are vetted, that when we call them up, we get the right kind of people that are going to go out to the project to help and to be there for you and to pull a great team together to handle your relocation. When talking with Flex Energy, at the end of the project, I remember asking, how did it work for you? Is everything good for you? And he said, it couldn't be better, Scott. The way you guys organized the project, the way we worked with the timelines, our CEO is super happy with the move, and everything was on time, everything was on budget, and we couldn't be happier with the overall process.